This is the 7th video in our expense reporting series, and we'll cover the steps to take if you need to correct your expense report. Unlike timesheets, which you can recall yourself, if you realize after submitting it that you have made an error on your expense report, you will actually need to email the expense report approvers to have it rejected back to you. So you would email the approvers at the email address shown, which is accounting@sigcorp.com. By using that generic mailbox, you will be sure to get a timely response. Once you have done this, you will be able to go in and find your report under the Rejected tab in the submenu of the Expenses module. More about this will be covered shortly. We will have up to 3 approvers for expense reports, just to make sure that coding standards are being followed. As they go through, they might end up rejecting your expense report. Some examples for rejecting an expense report would be alcohol that was not charged to the client, but actually was charged to SIG when you were on site at a client's. In open air, we are charging alcohol consumed while on assignment at a client's site to the actual client's project. Another example for rejecting an expense report would be incorrect grouping of receipt attachments. So if you reviewed our expenses video number 5 about receipt attachments, we're grouping them according to what is billable and what is not billable to the client. So if they were incorrectly grouped, your report could be rejected. Another reason for rejecting reports would be if billable meals were coded as non-billable or vice versa. Another example of a rejection on an expense report would be using the generic project sales conferences for specific trade conferences that we are trying to track separately, such as Elution or Workday Rising. So the My Status tile on your home page is what will show you the status of your reports, expense reports, and timesheets that have been submitted, and will provide quick access to rejected expense reports. You would locate the expense report in your Rejected tab under the Expenses module and make the correction. Once you have opened up the expense report that is incorrect, navigate to the Submit Approved tab to view the reasons logged in the Notes section of why the report was rejected back to you and make your corrections. And then you would save and submit as normal. This is the last video in our expenses reporting series. My name is Catherine Silva. Contact me if you have any questions.